What's up, Redemption Church? Hope you're having a great week. Today, I'm standing outside our long-term home, and I just can't believe that this past week we turned 9 as a church, and God has done so much over 9 years as we've strived after our vision of seeing our city redeemed one life at a time, specifically with our mission of connecting people to Jesus for life change. And while God has done a lot, I couldn't be more excited, church, about where God is taking us. And so we thought, because not everyone's had a chance to get into our building, we want to give you just a visual update to be able to see what has happened and how this space has been absolutely transformed to where, as a team, we love our long-term home, which is a shout out of a thank you to you for your generosity to get us to this point. And just to celebrate with you, church, we are 85% there when it comes to our goal of raising $1.4 million. That means we have 15% left, which is $210,000 left to raise, right, to pay all our bills for us to be able to enjoy our long-term home. And but I want to give you a tour. I want you to see it so you can celebrate all that your generosity has made possible. Let's check it out together. So Redemption, I'm standing in our lobby right now, and if you've noticed, our lobby is so tiny at the school that we rent, and so it takes you multiple minutes to get out of the worship center to work your way through the lobby in the sea of people. But we couldn't be more excited just about the lobby space that we have in our long-term home. It is absolutely incredible. And some of you were in here in the very beginning and it was kind of a mess, but you can see what it is now. And I just wanted you to know that many of our people have given time and energy and their expertise to make this vision become reality. Our painters absolutely crushed this building. In 2 weeks, they painted all 25,000 square feet, and we couldn't be more grateful for the effort that they put in. Even go back to demo crew and all the guys that volunteered to help save us money by ripping stuff out. Our people's hands have been all over this place to make this great with their skill that God has given them, and we just can't be more excited about this lobby space and how awesome it looks and how it's going to serve our church so well. So Redemption, here I'm standing on our stage in our worship center. Our worship center will be able to hold at least 650 people in this room, and a chance for us to have more space. What I love about this space is, one, the size of our stage, so our worship team can spread out a little bit from being here versus being at the school we rent. But also, I love how wide our room is versus being really deep. It's going to be an intimate space. We'll be able to worship Jesus. Everybody will hear the gospel every single week, and I could not be more excited about meeting together in our own worship center. Redemption, I'm standing inside our kids ministry, and you can notice we have a really large group room here for any kind of large group meeting for our kids. We also have 6 classrooms built around this large group room, and we have an entrance over here to my right. And man, it's going to be a great space for all of our kids ministry, right, to be able to be connected to Jesus for life change, and a chance to serve them so well in our own space. And we have really great space to actually be able to do that, and we couldn't be more excited about it. Redemption, I'm standing in our common space right now, which is just a great open space that will be used to serve our church in a variety of ways. This will be where our student ministry will meet, and men's ministry can meet in here, women's ministry can meet in here. Any kind of large event, we could put a couple hundred people, we think, in chairs in this room right here. Our plan is to build a stage in the center of this black wall and have a couple TV songs. We can do worship things in here. We could do any kind of creative idea that we have will be done in this space. And our goal is to be able to have this space up and running by fall. And so that's a heartbeat of ours, to get carpet totally in this space, and to be able to do that, to serve us going into that next school year. So we hope that you enjoyed seeing all these updates. It's just incredible to see what it was to what it is today. And as I said in the beginning of this video, we are at 85% there. We have 15% to go, which is $210,000, right, to be able to reach our goal of 1.4 million. And all of that money is needed to pay our bills for things that have happened in this space. But we've mentioned over the last week or so that our goal was to raise $70,000 to be able to get carpet in the kids ministry and in the worship center for us to move in on Mother's Day. And just to share with you, we have about $40,000 to go. So our goal over this next week is to raise $40,000 that would cover those two spaces with carpet so we can then move in here on Mother's Day. So I just want to call our church up and say, hey, we're almost there. 15% to go total, but if we can hit $40,000 here shortly, we'll be able to hopefully move in here by Mother's Day. And so I just want to ask you to jump in. That's 40 people at $1,000. That's 80 people at $500. We'd love for you to jump in to help us get in here so we can connect more people to Jesus for life change and to celebrate putting our roots down in our city and being here for good, to communicate to our city that we're here. And so what an opportunity we have, what a goal we're putting before you. And I just want to challenge you. If you haven't jumped in yet, this is the time to do so. You are the missing link of making this reality. And so I pray that you have a great week. And remember this, that God has you where he has you to advance the gospel through you.